Yeah. Thank you all for coming and joining us here in the introduction of other ways to health in support of the what the mainstream medicine is offering. We see that people all over the world are asking for other ways to a quality improvement of their lives. So why is Theragem now being used all over the world? In the Hippocrates Health Institute in Florida is one that adopted this quite early on in 2008. And I've been there in 2012 to train up their therapist. And that what they say, this is our most favorite therapy. Not only ours, but our patients as well. They can see the changes. They can see people dissolving their pain. So when we look at our world, it is changing, and it's changing rapidly. Not only do we live almost with 7 billion people on this planet, but when we look at our healthcare, at our health, it's instead of improving, it's declining. But when we talk with people, they are tired of getting treatments that do not offer a guarantee for a better life. So what do most patients want? First of all, they want a scientific, understandable technology delivering positive therapeutic results. Delivered in a way that is non-invasive, but yet they can see, they can feel, and they can hear. Giving undeniable, fast, positive results. Therefore, what I've already mentioned, an improved quality of life is necessary. That's the outcome. That's what they want, no matter what condition you have. So what is it that I'm talking about? I'm talking about a device that has been built up out of full spectrum light, pulsed electromagnetic energies, frequencies, Hertz frequencies, color therapy, white noise, Schumann resonance, precious gemstones and semi-precious gemstones, and precious metals, plus non-toxic components. Interestingly, the University of Calgary has already proven, and it's noted in Science, a respected magazine, that a crystal can store information into entangled quantum states of photons. We use crystal for a lot of things. So I'll get back to that. It's just good to know. And even your Caltech here in California has been doing research on how crystals can store information. So what is the light source that we use? And why do we use it? First of all, the biggest source of light in our universe is the sun. And you know it here. We don't know it in England. It's very grey and dark there, and it's raining, I can tell you. I'm not looking forward to go back. Because the light of the sun, and this is according to studies done by and research done by the University of Medical School of Harvard and NASA, that the sun has a penetration depth of 23 centimeters into the physical body. Therefore, and this you need to keep in mind, it's able to deliver packages of energy. It operates in a spectrum of the light that is called wellness zone. Again, according to the Medical School of Harvard, this is a zone in the physical body where your body automatically wants to improve its health. It wants to feel well, moving towards well-being and wellness. And that's between 480 and 780 nanometers, with a high zone of 673. Now, you've all heard of daylight lamps for people with SAD or other diseases, other conditions. And these deliver packages that are broad spectrum light. They don't deliver it to one particular point in the light spectrum. And based on these researches, that's why we pointed it here. So instead of a shotgun, you get a very focused delivery. Then we fuse this light together with one of 4 frequencies, which is alpha, beta, theta, and delta frequencies. Because alpha, beta, theta, delta are typical brainwave patterns that we produce throughout our state of being of the day and night. When we are in a deep sleep at night, hopefully, we are in a delta state. And we've called this calming. And we use this together, we're fusing this together with emeralds, for example, to calm down states of agitation. So what are precious gemstones and crystals? We know them also as minerals. We've put into place color filters. You're asking me why? Why color? Well, we can't live without color. And one of my favorite examples is that certain United States prisons, they have what is called a pink room. And this pink room is where people or prisoners that are very much enraged and frustrated and can't be calmed down are brought into to calm down, and they will calm down within half an hour. So what we have put together is key 1. It's a happy mind. It's a prerequisite to get into the preparation of the physical field for healing to take place. So we do that. We use Ayurvedic sapphires, which have been known throughout our history as being the relaxants, naturally. The next step is the spleen. And it's an underestimated organ in our Western society. We don't even think about it. If I ask people where is the spleen, they don't know. What is it? Isn't it me? Because the spleen is in Ayurvedic and in traditional Chinese medicine considered a very important organ. And they say it's depleted because of the way we eat, because of the way we sleep. Our whole lifestyles is driving it under. It filters your blood. It removes dead toxins, red and white blood cells. Then, of course, when you have a patient who has a problem on his foot or his arm, you're not going to say, oh, here and you're done. No, you're going to approach the symptom. And we've seen changes on pain, dissolving pain, swelling, skin disorders, stress, sleep disorders, a lot of other different conditions. And I'm going to present to you a couple of these changes that can take place. That in particular psoriasis and eczema respond well, as do both hypothyroid as hyperthyroid disorders. They're applying Theragem to autoimmune disorders with promising results. Depression, anxiety, hypertension, hyperlipidemia are treated with success. Then a lady with a burn, just to show you the diversity of where you can use Theragem. This third-degree burn, necrosis stage, skin graft needed. As you can see in the top one, this lady was quite stubborn. She's quite a character. And she has Theragem at home. She applies Theragem on emerald and calming for 48 hours. This is 2 weeks later. No infections, no skin graft, no pain within the hour. This is what she told me herself. This is 2 months later at a medical conference in Germany. Then we have a frozen shoulder. Now we all know how painful this can be and how long it can take. Now this is my own patient, so I know what she's been doing. And I had been treating her with acupuncture, but I can only keep the pain away for 4 or 5 days. I bought the Theragem. I thought, okay, put it in there, use it. If only just to relieve a little bit. 3 sessions in 5 weeks' time. First session was just pain. Second session was on the movement, the flexibility, in repairing that. And the third session, and this is really true, The third session, she called me after, the day after, and she said, I've been washing the windows of my house. And this was for someone who for half a year had had help in her household. She couldn't even get dressed properly herself. And it's not about our equipment. It's about what's out there to improve the quality of life, to look beyond our borders and build a bridge. Build a bridge, that's what this is about. Ask your colleagues at the other centers and the family members that have had Theragem sessions, what is their response? Well, how can you measure it? Well, you have enough equipment here with which you can measure before and after, and I would happily invite you to.